Yes, sir.
I am so sorry to hear about the whole situation. What a horrible thing, except that he's an unbelievable hero. And, you know, all of the people that served with him are saying how incredible he was.
Yes, sir.
And just an amazing guy. And I he's a great hero.
I want to thank you, President Trump. Those words are very kind. He was an amazing man, an amazing husband, and an amazing soldier. And I couldn't be more proud of my husband than I am right now, sir, to be honest with you. It's what my husband wanted to do. Yeah.
Everyone told me how great. I mean, he was the leader. He was the boss. He was their friend. They all loved him. You know, just like you do. I mean, he's just a special guy. Go ahead, Natasha.
Yes, he's just an all-around guy, and I'm glad that you got to know a little bit about him and get to hear a little bit about him, sir. My husband is, to me, he was already my hero, to be honest with you. We've been together 15 years, 5 children. Run down real quick: 2017, 15, 12, and 4. My son is currently in college in Missouri playing football. So when I say all around a hero, yes. And but now it's like the world gets to know he is an American hero. So thank you. I really appreciate it. I really do, sir. Thank you.
That's so amazing. It's so amazing. And I'll tell you, when you're around, if you could, you know the people to deal with, but if you're around Washington, you come over and see me at the Oval Office, okay?
Yes, sir.
You just come over and see me, because you are just the kind of family. This is what we want. And how good a football player is your son at Missouri? He's got to be pretty good. That's a good team, right?
Yeah, yes, sir. He's cornerback. He's been playing since he was 5, and he got a full academic scholarship when we were stationed in Hawaii, Schofield Barracks, sir. So it's his life. That's what he always wants to do. You know, he's doing it, sir. He's making me proud, and he's making his father proud in heaven. So I have no complaints. Had a 3.7 and above, sir, since the grades could, from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade. Me and my husband, we never had to worry and never had to stress on him doing it. And just to add that he loves football on it first, there are no words, sir, to tell you how proud I am of my son. He's 20. Oh, God, yes. It's like I said.
Are your other kids all outstanding, or do you have some
yes.
good and some not quite as good?
We got some soccer players, right? So you know, there are always a couple in the group here, and I have we have soccer players, cheerleaders, sir, singers. It's a roundabout of talent, and they all have their special ways in their own ways. You know, they're all truly amazing kids. So yeah, we are truly blessed. Yes, we are.
Well, you just take care of yourself.
Yes, sir.
Come around and see me when you're in Washington, and say hello to your children and tell them their father was a great hero that I respected, and I learned a lot. Before I made the call, I like to learn, and it's amazing what kind of a guy he was. So just tell him I said your father was a great hero. And take care of yourself, Natasha. You know that. It's going to be a big time. Time is the key.
Thank you so much.
Just take care of yourself.
Thank you so much.
I'm honored to talk to you.
Thank you, sir. And to you the same, okay? I really appreciate it, sir, and thank you. Thank you very much from myself and family. Thank you.
Thank you very much, darling. You take care of yourself.
You too, sir. Bye.
Sympathy for anyone.
I know this is the first time that you're hearing the president's tweet read to you. So when he says that you've totally fabricated what he said to the wife of the soldier and he has proof, what's your response?
Well, I don't know what kind of proof he could be talking about. I'm not the only person that was in the car. And I have proof too. This man is a sick man. He's cold-hearted and he feels no pity or sympathy for anyone. This is a grieving widow who is 6 months pregnant. This is a young woman. She's only 24 years old. She weighs maybe 110 pounds. And she has 2 other kids, 2 years old and 6 years old. And when she actually hung up the phone, she looked at me and said, he didn't even know his name. Now that's the worst part.
So, Congressman, let's talk about that. What did you hear? Tell us about this phone call.
Well, I didn't hear the whole phone call, but I did hear him say, I'm sure he knew what he was signing up for, and but it still hurts.
So that's how you interpreted it. You interpreted it as the president saying something callous in that way. Obviously, it can be heard lots of different ways. It could be heard as the president trying to find some point of understanding to speak out to the widow. How did she hear it? What was her response?
She was crying. She broke down. And she said, he didn't even know his name. So
did you hear that part? Did you hear the part where it left the impression that he didn't know his name?
She heard the part that he didn't know his name. And I don't think we should be trying to go into all of this. What the concern is, we have a soldier who died from Miami Gardens. And there are so many circumstances surrounding his death that I still have questions about.
After video refutes Kelly's charges, Congresswoman raises issue of race. By Yamikal Sindor and Michael D. Shiracht. 2017. Continue reading the main story. Share this page. Washington video of a 2015 speech delivered by Representative Frederica S. Wilson revealed Friday that John F. Kelly, the White House Chief of Staff, misrepresented her remarks when he accused her of bragging about securing $20 million for a South Florida FBI building and twisting President Barack Obama's arm. Ms. Wilson, in an interview on Friday, called Mr. Kelly a liar and hinted strongly that the altercation, prompted by a call from President Trump to the widow of a fallen black soldier, was racially charged. The White House itself is full of white supremacists, she said. Mr. Kelly, escalating a feud between Mr. Trump and Ms. Wilson, had cast the Congresswoman on Thursday as a publicity-seeking opportunist. However, the video, released by the Sun-Sentinel, a newspaper in South Florida, showed that during her 9-minute speech, Ms. Wilson never took credit for getting the money for the building, only for helping pass legislation naming the building after 2 fallen federal agents. She never mentioned pleading with Mr. Obama, and she acknowledged the help of several Republicans, including John A. Boehner, then the House Speaker, Representatives Mario Diaz-Balart and Carlos Curbelo, and Senator Marco Rubio. I feel very sorry for him because he feels such a need to lie on me and I'm not even his enemy, Ms. Wilson said of Mr. Kelly. I just can't even imagine why he would fabricate something like that. That is absolutely insane. I'm just flabbergasted because it's very easy to trace. Continue reading the main story. Related coverage. 4th U.S. soldier is found dead after ambush in Niger October 6, 2017. Kelly delivers fervent defense of Trump call to soldier's widow October 19, 2017. Trump's condolence call to soldier's widow ignites an imbroglio October 18, 2017. Race/related. How the California wildfire was falsely pinned on an immigrant. October 20. Without saying Trump, Bush, and Obama deliver implicit rebukes. October 19. Harvard revokes Du Bois Medal awarded to Harvey Weinstein. October 18. Harlem School of the Arts, once shuttered and in debt, now dreams big. October 18. Representative Frederica Wilson on Trump, that is not what you say to a grieving widow. October 18. See more. While she stopped short of accusing Mr. Kelly, a retired Marine general, of racial animus, she did say that others in the White House are racially biased. They are making themselves look like fools. They have no credibility, she said. They are trying to assassinate my character, and they are assassinating their own because everything they say is coming out and shown to be a lie. Mr. Trump and his top aides remained defiant Friday in the face of the escalating criticism about the way he and Mr. Kelly have handled the sensitive subject. Photo. John F. Kelly, the White House Chief of Staff, on Thursday. Credit Tom Brenner / The New York Times. After a late-night tweet on Thursday from Mr. Trump in which he called Ms. Wilson wacky, aides continued to insist that Mr. Kelly had told the truth when he attacked the Congresswoman. Follow. Donald J. Trump heavy checkmark at real Donald Trump. The fake news is going crazy with wacky Congresswoman Wilson, D., who was secretly on a very personal call, and gave a total lie on content. 9:53 p.m., October 19, 2017. 43,416 43,416 replies 17,721 17,721 retweets 74,039 74,039 likes. Twitter adds info and privacy. Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the White House press secretary, said on Friday that Mr. Kelly absolutely stands by his Thursday remarks. General Kelly said he was stunned that Representative Wilson made comments at a building dedication honoring slain FBI agents about her own actions in Congress, including lobbying former President Obama on legislation, Ms. Sanders said in a statement. As General Kelly pointed out, if you're able to make a sacred act like honoring American heroes about yourself, you're an empty barrel. Ms. Sanders escalated the messaging a few hours later, when she accused reporters of inappropriately criticizing Mr. Kelly and insisted that Ms. Wilson had been grandstanding during her speech in front of the FBI building in 2015. As we say in the South, all hat, no cattle, Ms. Sanders said. Ms. Wilson is known in the Capitol and in South Florida for her colorful hats. Ms. Sanders also said, if you want to get into a debate with a four-star Marine general, I think that's highly inappropriate. The charges and countercharges on Friday veered into the incendiary issue of race. Ms. Wilson is African American, as is Myeshia Johnson, the widow of Sergeant Law David T. Johnson, one of 4 American soldiers killed in an October 4 ambush in Niger. Some members of the Congressional Black Caucus echoed Ms. Wilson's accusations, though other black lawmakers noted that Mr. Trump attacks people of all races. Stacey Plaskett, a Democrat and the Virgin Islands delegate to Congress, said she was especially offended that Mr. Trump did not seem to know Sergeant Johnson's name. He continually called that fallen soldier your guy to his wife. That was his wife, she said. It was almost as if he doesn't believe that we have husbands and wives as black people. And that I find very disturbing, that he would not give her the respect of calling that soldier her husband. I think he challenges anybody who goes after him and corrects him, whether they are black or white or male or female, she continued. I think the attack is more stark when it is a woman of color. The issue exploded this week when Ms. Wilson went public to say that in a condolence call to Ms. Johnson, Mr. Trump had said that Sergeant Johnson knew what he signed up for. Mr. Trump flatly declared that Ms. Wilson's account was fabricated, but on Thursday, when Mr. Kelly defended the president, he did not refute Ms. Wilson's account. Instead, he accused her of turning Sergeant Johnson's death into a political stunt. Mr. Kelly said he and the Congresswoman were both at the 2015 ceremony for a new FBI building in Miami that was named after Benjamin P. Grogan and Jerry L. Dove, agents who were killed in a 1986 shootout. Mr. Kelly said Ms. Wilson had taken credit for getting the funding for the building. Ms. Wilson's congressional district includes parts of Miami. And we were stunned that she'd done it, Mr. Kelly said. Even for someone that is that empty a barrel, we were stunned. During the April 2015 dedication ceremony for the building that houses the F.B.I.S. South Florida operations, Ms. Wilson spoke about how quickly she was able to get a bill through the typically slow and bureaucratic Congress. It is a miracle to say the least, Ms. Wilson said of the swift legislative action. But, she said, the quick passage shows how much respect Congress has for the FBI. Most men and women in law enforcement leave their homes for work knowing that there is a possibility they may not return, Ms. Wilson said. A White House spokesman on Friday said it stood by Mr. Kelly's account of her remarks. In a Twitter post late on Thursday, Mr. Trump said that Ms. Wilson was secretly on a very personal call, and gave a total lie about what he had said. Ms. Wilson, a friend of the Johnson family, was in a limousine with the family waiting at Miami International Airport to meet Sergeant Johnson's coffin when Mr. Trump called. Ms. Wilson heard the call because it was on a speakerphone.
Need a car? Don't forget to stop by carmarshal.com where you can scout through over 100,000 new and used car vehicles. Take a look around. Get you a new affordable car. carmarshal.com.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts, 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. Is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, what, we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself. 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push a thing nationwide right now, where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran on, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran on no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So that case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know that $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.